What is a Merkle tree? And why should you care? And does it have any link with Angela Merkel? You should care because it is a way to save the planet while creating zero-knowledge proof. A zero-knowledge proof is a proof that something exists without having to see the thing that actually exists. So basically, it preserves confidentiality while creating a way to verify something. So for instance, it's a technology that would be very useful to verify identities. So now, how does it work? In a few words. A Merkle tree is a combination of hash synthesized in what we call the Merkle root. Well, you might wonder, what is a hash? If you wonder, of course, you can watch my video on the topic. But in a few words, a hash is the equivalent of the fingerprint for a human. So it's a way to uniquely identify a file. And a Merkle tree, therefore, is the combination of all those fingerprints to create a fingerprint of all those fingerprints. Let me show you how it works. First step. You take your file and you calculate the hash of this file. You do this with many documents. Then you take your documents 2 by 2, you take the hash, and you calculate the combined hash of those two hashes. And you do this for all documents. Next step, once you have those intermediary hashes, you do the same again, and you calculate the hash combined of those two hashes. And by doing this several steps, at one point you arrive with only one single hash. This hash is called the Merkle root. The hash of the documents in the bottom are called the leaf, and that makes a tree. By doing so, the Merkle root becomes therefore a proof that each of those documents exists. And why does it save the planet? Maybe you already understood it, because you can create with one single proof a proof that is valid for many, many documents. It is a way to scale proof. Oh, and by the way, it has nothing to do with Angela Merkel. This is a technology that I use a lot in my company, and that is also used a lot in Bitcoin. So if you are curious to hear more about it, please ask me.